Gina Gaspari, class of 1981, who has nominated Mr. James Bauernfeind, class of 1956.
It's a tremendous honor for me to be here this morning to help celebrate Jim Bauernfeind from the class of 1956. After graduating from IC High School, Jim attended Northern Illinois University. From 1959 to 1961, he served his country in the U.S. Army. By 1963, he was the #1 salesperson for Royal Typewriter on the West Coast. He was the top salesperson for International Typewriter Exchange out of Chicago. In 1989, along with his sister, he started a company, Liberty Sales Corporation, which to this very day still provides goods to Immaculate Conception High School. More than work, though, Jim is a firm believer in Catholic education. He and his wife, Mary Ann, sent both of their daughters to visitation and then here to IC High School. Susie, the class of 1992, and Mary Beth, class of 1993. In his efforts to support Catholic education, Jim is ushered at Visitation School and has led their famous Heart of Gold raffle. At Immaculate Conception High School, he was the Booster Club president in 1992. He constantly works the phone-a-thon. He works on the alumni golf outing, where he also gathers at least 2 to 3 foursomes to help out for that day. He works the Booster Club raffle, NFL raffle tickets, and is always the top seller. He's a volunteer and a supporter of Marquette University, Chicago Jesuit Academy, Misericordia, Knights of Columbus, American Legion, Trinity High School, Dan Cronin, and then Dan Gibbons Turkey Trot. In 1992, he was awarded Golden Knight Man of the Year for his recognition of his constant support and dedication to Immaculate Conception High School. In 1993, he was the Honorary Knight Award winner for service and dedication to the athletic department at IC High School. On a personal note, I had the honor of meeting this wonderful man in the late 1980s, not when I was a student, or 1990s, I'm sorry, when I was a student, not a student here, but a teacher. I taught both of his children, and that's when we met. And I can tell you from my heart, he's the most honorable and dedicated man, not only to his family, but to the family at IC High School. He believes in what IC can do for all of you, and will do anything he can to possibly help out for anything at Immaculate Conception High School. He is a true distinguished alumni. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Jim Bauernfeind.
I don't remember doing all those things. As a matter of fact, if I'm carrying on a conversation, I can't last more than 2 or 3 minutes. Someone starts to fall asleep at our age. But I want to thank everybody, my family, my friends. Outstanding. You get some little curveballs thrown at you at this stage of our lives, and boy, they come in handy when you got friends and family like I do. My parents, they've bent over backwards and put us through Catholic education, which I never knew the difference, because you don't either if that's all you've known, just like Father Tom. But selling typewriters on the East Coast, West Coast, and Chicago area, excuse me, Madison, Wisconsin, I got to call on the public schools as well as the Catholic schools. Excuse me. The difference was amazing. I get to a Catholic school, they meet you at the door, they take you down in the classroom, silence. After about 2 or 3 minutes, we're all human, a little bit of chatter going on. The teacher would look back there, boom, no more talk. Get into a public school, you had to find your way to the classroom, and it was like recess. The minute you got in the door, they start throwing things, and it was it. I said, if I ever have an opportunity to send my kids, if I get married, to Catholic school, that's where they're going. Fortunately, the girl I married was a teacher both in Catholic and public schools. She knew the same thing I knew, so it was an easy decision to make. And the same thing goes true with being here in town. We gave the kids 3 choices. They could go to IC, or IC. Fortunately, they picked IC. With that said, I want to thank Father Tom and Miss Pam LeVar, because they make all this possible. And once again, family and friends are right there. The advantage being with the people you're with is we all have the same value. It makes it a lot easier when you're talking, whatever you're doing. So thank you again. I don't know what else to say.